Okay, so hopefully we finish filming soon. I have to have this beard for a film that we're doing right now, so that's why it's been growing out a little bit. But hopefully sometime soon we'll finish that so I can shave and actually look normal. But so I wanted to take a break from some of the Oscar movies. I wanted to just, go out and have a fun popcorn flip. And so I watched Jumanji 2, The Next Level. Now, I've seen this movie a few times because it came out like 2 months ago. So I decided why not see it again and, get the chance to review it. So there's a lot of things that I really liked about this movie. I mean, a lot of the cast, it's really good. Dwayne "The Rock" Johnson, Karen Gilligan, Kevin Hart, Jack Black, they're all really good as what they do. If you've seen the first Jumanji movie, not the first one, but, the 2017 one, which I actually have a huge soft spot for, then chances are you'll really enjoy this movie. I don't enjoy this movie as much as the 2017 one. The Next Level is good, but it's not nearly as good. And I think that comes down to the characters. I really like the characters in The Next Level, but at the same time, the dynamic's not there as much as it was in Welcome to the Jungle. I don't want it to sound like I'm ragging on this movie at all, because I really don't. I really enjoy this movie, but there's something about it in the second half that doesn't feel as good as the first half. Because in the first half, you get reintroduced to these characters, where they've been, and just who they are. And then, they start going on their adventure, and it's fun for a while. And then I think around the second half, it kind of slows down a bit, not necessarily in terms of storytelling, because it's a very fast-paced movie. The second half just doesn't feel as interesting as the first, in my opinion. The villains, he's not that interesting. Neither was the first one in Welcome to the Jungle, but I think this one was really somehow more forgettable than the dude from Jumanji 1. I forgot what his name was. I can't remember what their name was. I think the humor in this movie works really well, but that does kind of ride the tails of the Welcome to the Jungle, just because a lot of the jokes they used in Welcome to the Jungle are the same jokes they used this one, just switching people. And for the most part, it's really funny, but it's not as funny. It's like hearing a joke and then hearing it a third time, and you're like, haha, I laughed the first 2 times, but I mean, I've already heard it, so I think the action is okay. I don't think it's anything crazy. I know you can tell that it took a while to film certain scenes, but that doesn't mean that they're over the top great. A lot of the characters, I actually really enjoyed Danny DeVito and Danny Glover in this movie. They're not in it that much. I mean, their characters are in it through the whole thing, but their actual, Danny DeVito is actually not actually in the movie a lot. They're in the beginning and then later on, but the movie's not really about them. But they kind of do have the backbone of the movie, because they're the characters you get most invested in. The old characters are there, and you really enjoy the old characters, but when you look at the movie, what really sticks, it's kind of those 2 characters that have more in mind. I think if you really, so that's pretty much it, honestly. I mean, it's a good popcorn flick. I didn't hate it at all. I really enjoyed the movie. It's a fun movie. So that's the way I think of it. If you like the first one, you'll probably like this one. If you're just looking for something to, kill 2 hours, you could do way worse. This is a fun film. You're not going to be bored by it at all. So yeah, not as good as the first, but overall still really good. It's still really fun to watch. It's a really entertaining movie. So yeah, I'd give it maybe 7 out of 10. It's a good movie to put on when you're when you're at a party, or you just want to be on your phone and you tune in for certain parts. It's like that. I can't say it's over the top great, but it's fun. It's a fun, entertaining movie you don't necessarily need to pay 100% of your attention to. That's the way I see it.